Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Elise. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and if you are not new, then of course welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my Amazon favorites. Nowadays, I think it's safe to say this is kind of like an Amazon driven world. If you do not know anything about Amazon, that's a little concerning. I do feel like if Amazon shut down for a day, I feel like nobody would know what to do with themselves, myself included, because so many of us just run to Amazon for every little thing. I personally do all the time, honestly. If it means that I can stay at home in the luxury of my zebra pajama pants and my hot mess hair and my hot Cheeto fingers, listen, I'm all about that life. Anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and dive into some of my Amazon favorites. So I'll go quickly because I do have quite a few products and I don't want to drag and I don't want to talk too long about them. They're repurchases for a reason. I obviously love everything in this video. Very first thing that I want to mention is actually the inspiration for me even creating this video, because I realized I have way too many orders of this. I'm obsessed with the CeraVe foaming facial cleanser. This is definitely my go-to everyday cleanser. If you don't know anything about CeraVe, then they are kind of like a drugstore skincare brand. This in particular is my favorite face wash. It's my daily face wash. I use it all the time. I've been using it for about a little over a year now. Maybe even longer, honestly. And I think these are about $12 to $13. But I love this cleanser. It's super gentle on my skin, and it does have oil controlling properties, which if you don't know, I do have oily skin, so I always look for things that are going to help control my oils, especially around this time of the year where it's hotter, and I usually get like an oily grease bucket during the day. So I look for anything that has oil controlling properties in them so that my oils can stay in check, honey, because we do not got time to be walking around here looking like fried chicken nuggets, okay? All right, so I wanted to talk briefly on the NYX Butter Glosses because I constantly buy these. These just happen to be the ones that I recently picked up. I've also purchased them from Target, but honestly, I just picked them up from Amazon at this point because of the simple fact that I do feel like you can get them a little bit cheaper. Like sometimes you can get them like $1 cheaper on Amazon. You can buy these for like $4.99 at Target, but I feel like sometimes on Amazon, if you buy them on the right day, you can get them for like $3. But honestly, these are so good. The formula is definitely so good. They're not super sticky. They have a nice little soft fragrance, and they don't give you any of that weird pussy like white rim that some lip glosses give you. I talk about it every time I talk about a lip gloss because I cannot even express how much I hate that like white little film that people get like around the rim of their mouth with a bad lip gloss. Oh, it's the most disgusting thing, girl. Do not even get me started. But these are so amazing and they're so affordable. I only found one of these right now, but I have about 5 of them. This is the Duo Eyelash Adhesive. I absolutely love this. This is definitely my go-to eyelash glue. You can get this for like $5 on Amazon, maybe even less. It really just depends when you're buying it. Like I said, Amazon is constantly fluctuating their prices. But honestly, you guys, this is a really good eyelash adhesive. I don't think it's very harsh on the eyes, but at the same time, it gives you a nice hold as well. It dries nice and clear. It doesn't give you any of that like white film or any of that white residue on your eyelash. It's really, really good, and it's drugstore. Honestly, you don't have to buy it on Amazon. You can go pick it up at Target or Walmart. But because you don't have to go out, why not just get it on Amazon? All right, so I wanted to give a humongous shout out to these Korean sheet masks. I have been obsessed with sheet masks within the past like 3-4 months or so. I've been loving them. I have BoxyCharm, and for BoxyCharm, it's usually common for them to constantly be sending sheet masks. So I think that's where my love for sheet masks developed. So I decided to venture off and of course go on to good old Amazon and see what they had for sheet masks. I saw so many good reviews on the Korean. Let me look it up on my phone. These are called the Sheet Mask by Glam Facial Sheet Mask BTS Combo Ultimate Supreme Collection for, okay, that's a really long name. All right, so these go for $10.45 and you get 12 different sheet masks, which I think is really cool because out of all the 12 masks that you get a ton of different kinds. Like I almost want to call them flavors. Like it says here, you get a peppermint one, a lemon one, avocado, firming pomegranate, green tea. It's really, really neat. And honestly, I'm down to maybe, how much do I have here out of the 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 left, so I actually am due to restock. These are the ones that I haven't used yet, but have used all the other ones. I do really think that they serve their purpose. They do what they say they're going to do. Like the ones that say that they're going to brighten up your face, I have noticed that my skin does look a tad bit brighter the next morning after I use a brightening one. The ones that say that they're going to provide a little bit more moisture to your face, I do feel like they do that. My face feels instantly hydrated. They're not the most luxurious ones. Like they're definitely not like Tatcha or anything like that. However, they're definitely really, really nice for their price. and they're affordable and they work. So I absolutely recommend that you look into these. If you're trying to get into sheet masks and you don't want to spend a whole ton of money, you can get a ton of different flavors with these and they work really good. All right, so you guys, something that's been a huge lifesaver for me that I picked up on Amazon, and I haven't had to repurchase this yet. However, if I ever see myself without one of these, oh girl, I'm definitely repurchasing this one, especially from this brand because it's really, really good quality. So this is a 360, I don't know if you guys could see it there, but this is a 360 rotating makeup organizer, or not just makeup, honestly, just like everyday organizer. So I love this. I actually had to unload all of my stuff just so that I can show you guys what it looks like because I only have one. It holds so much stuff. It looks like, okay, how much can it really hold? No, guys, it really, listen, it really holds a lot of stuff. I have on this usually some of my favorite daily perfumes. I have some of my favorite beauty products. I have just things that I constantly kind of just reach for every single day. My eye cream, my face cream, things that I just don't want to even bother putting in drawers because I constantly reach for them. My hairbrush, honestly, anything, you guys. This stuff holds so much stuff. It's really, really effective, and I love this one in particular because it's a really good quality. This one is by the brand MERZ Cosmetics. It says rotating makeup organizer, spinning tier, display rack with adjustable storage shelves. You guys, do not underestimate this. If you are struggling with your organization, or you just don't have a big enough space to organize all of your things, or you feel like all of your things are kind of just everywhere and you never are organized, absolutely recommend that you pick this up. It is so, so, so good. I will leave it linked down below, so don't forget to check out the link if you guys are interested in purchasing this, because I promise you it will definitely step your organization game all the way up. I love these. They're super practical, and honestly, if you are just somebody who is anybody who has hair, okay, you have to get these, especially because when you do use regular bobby pins, it does tend to crease your hair and kind of just make it look not so flattering anymore. So I love these because when you do put them in your hair, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this pack just so I can show you. Put it in your hair, it doesn't leave any, okay, I'm not gonna do it because my bun is gonna get all messed up, but when you put it in your hair, obviously it's meant to protect your hair so it doesn't get any creases in it, which is awesome. Absolutely love these. Guys, I just figured I'd throw it in here because these are definitely little things that I feel like anybody could benefit from. All right, so I wanted to talk about Shea Moisture because I constantly use their products. I'm a faithful user of Shea Moisture. If you guys don't know, I'm in the process of transitioning my hair over. I have completely cut heat out. It's been such a hard thing for me because I love having my hair straight, but I've completely cut it out because I'm trying to transition my hair back to its original natural state, and I'm trying to just really get all the heat damage out slowly but surely. So that's why you've been seeing it in buns all these times, because honestly I really am trying to just not be tempted by heat, and it's so hard. But anyways, you guys, Shea Moisture, they have so many amazing products, which of course you guys can find on Amazon. Gotta love Amazon for that reason. These are two that I constantly repurchase. I actually have a new one of this one because I'm constantly running out. This is the Coconut Curl and Style Milk. I'm always buying this from Shea Moisture. This is just kind of like a curl defining cream. Absolutely love this. I go through this like water. It smells good. It's amazing. It has no sulfates, no parabens, nothing that's damaging for your hair, especially if you're trying to go natural. Going in line with some of my favorite curly products. Another one that I purchase all the time is a Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout curl cream. I'm always buying this. My sister also loves this. She's actually the one who got me hooked onto this years ago. I love this. This is another curl defining cream. It smells amazing. It smells like blueberries, and honestly I absolutely love this. Also, you guys, I have a daughter who has really thick, beautiful, long curly hair, so I'm constantly using a lot of these products on her as well. So I go through a lot of these curly products like water. I'm not even kidding. I really wish I was, and they're so expensive, so it's great. If you are into always making sure your edges are on fleek, then you absolutely have to get this. I picked this up for maybe $3, and it was a 2-pack. I had a pink one too, but my sister-in-law robbed me. She took the pink one. But anyways, you guys, I have another order coming in. Even though people for the longest time say to use toothbrushes, and honestly I always was a huge advocate of toothbrushes until I got this, because something about the density in the brushes, there's something to say about when you buy a product that's specific for what you're trying to do. Obviously a toothbrush isn't specifically for edges. It works for edges, but it's not specific for that. This is literally an edge brush, and it even has a little comb on the other side as well, which I absolutely love. This is only a couple dollars on Amazon, and you can get a 2-pack. I absolutely recommend that you do, especially if you are always into laying your edges, hunty. You absolutely have to get this. This is so good. You definitely need it, especially if you're into making sure your edges laid, honey. Alright guys, so some of the tech things that I wanted to talk about, I almost debated not talking about it because it's so left field from my content and the things that I usually produce. However, I really really feel like I needed to mention these because they're really important to me, and they're things that I honestly feel like I cannot do this YouTube thing without. So the first one that I wanted to talk about is the AC power adapter charger. Basically, it's a continuous battery. Now I'm gonna have to show you guys a picture of it because I'm using it right now, but if you are a YouTuber, if you are a content creator, if you use DSLR cameras for whatever reason for long periods of time and you will be connected to an outlet that you can use, you absolutely have to cut it out with the portable batteries. Get yourself a continuous battery, you guys, because it is life-changing. It will change your life. You're gonna thank me later for this. It's $20 on Amazon, but it is the best $20 investment you're ever gonna make, especially because it's a lifesaver. When you're filming YouTube videos, you're sitting for a long period of time. Usually a video takes me anywhere from 2 to 3 hours to film. I know it's excessive, but it takes me forever. And usually what would happen is that battery would run out of power, and then I'd have to stop my video, go connect it, waste so much time, be so frustrated. It really takes a toll on you. So actually, it was my boyfriend that put me on to the continuous battery because that actually plugs into your camera, and then that battery has a wire which connects to a source of power. I love it so much because it does supply uninterrupted power for my camera, and I can sit here and film for 5, 6, 7 hours if I want to, and my camera won't die, which I absolutely love about it. So the next thing I wanted to give a little shout out to is this little guy right here. I didn't realize how important this was until I got this. Where somebody who's a photographer, or you just have a lot of SD cards, you need yourself something like this. Now I'm not saying you need this one particularly. I have quite a few SD cards and I put all of them in here. Now what this does is it has little slots which essentially fit your SD cards in them. This protects your SD cards. I actually ruined a lot of my SD cards because I would just kind of use them and throw them wherever. They would get scratched up. I stepped on a few of them. I would just mistreat them so much until I picked up one of these little SD card holders. They're very inexpensive and honestly they're amazing, especially like I said, if you are somebody who has a lot of SD cards, you want to preserve them, you want to really make sure that you're taking care of them, because over time they will get damaged, they will get ruined if you're just kind of throwing them wherever and not properly taking care of them. Take care of your SD cards. They're not cheap, they're expensive, so you just want to make sure that is something that you have in a nice safe place. Plus it's going to cause you a lot less frustration when you know all of them are in one place and you're not like looking all over the place for your SD cards. Alright guys, so the last tech product that I have to show you guys, and in general just the last product that I'm going to share with you guys in this video that I cannot live without, that is another one of my Amazon favorites, is this little mini tripod holder. Now I love this because it fits my phone perfectly. It expands so you can fit your phone in there, and it has these little flexible type of legs. And I usually, what I do is if I'm gonna do kind of like an Instagram get ready with me, or if I'm gonna do anything that requires me to actually have my phone, you know, on record mode so that I can record something for Instagram, then what I'll do is I'll kind of just mold these little legs however I have to, and I just love it because it holds my phone perfectly, and honestly it just enables me to be able to just do my stories and do my lives without any frustration, which is just amazing. So yeah, you guys, I know it's a little thing, but of course it's another thing that just really has made my life so much easier, especially with this whole social media thing. And it was only, I think, $8 to $10 on Amazon. Alright guys, so that's going to complete my Amazon favorites. Products from Amazon that I truly cannot live without and have just made my life so much easier. Love them all so much. Whether it just enables me to not have to go to the store, or whether it truly just makes my life easier, listen, I love it all, okay? Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorite Amazon products are so I can go snag them up. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel because of course I want to see you coming back. I want to see you be a part of the family. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.